Happiest new day. I am so excited to be with you. You have no idea. I have a laundry list of things that I need to get done today. But honestly, the top 10, like really 1 through 10, and I do mean that, is just to get out in the sunshine, enjoy this day, enjoy this life, and just take advantage of some chill. That is what I need in my world. I am starting my day at Whole Foods because I just need to supplement the groceries that we already have. We go through produce really, really quickly. So that is the majority of what I'm picking up today. And then just a few little extras. So I think we've talked about this before in like a grocery haul. Whole Foods does have things that my local Walmart doesn't have, which is where we get the majority of our food. And that's just like organic produce, things like that. So that is what I'm picking up. So, the citrus. And are you like me? Do you just go crazy for a beautiful produce section at a store? I do. They know how to get me. They know exactly how to get me. So this is what I've picked up, and now it is time to go home and let me show you everything that I got. So here it is. I have some lemons because I go through lemons like crazy, some Yukon Gold potatoes, shallots, garlic, tomatoes, carrots, some mangoes that are back in season, and I'm so excited. Mushrooms, strawberries, some Honeycrisp apples because, oh my gosh, I love an apple moment. Some green onions, avocados, a couple of bunches of cilantro, some parsley. I have a few different lettuces here, bananas. I have some organic chicken thighs. I love cooking chicken thighs because, oh my gosh, bone in, skin on, the flavor is intense. Some coconut milk, some baking powder, sesame oil, vegetable broth. I have a little container of honey. Well, not little, a large container of honey, some eggs, and some rice noodles. And then, of course, the frozen mango. We go through frozen fruit so much. We just down tons and tons of smoothies, and it's just the vibe. And lastly, some frozen edamame for a little something that I'm gonna make later. So I'm getting everything put away. One of the other things on my list is to get the refrigerator cleaned out and the pantry, but that is a problem for future Shantel. That is not a today issue, a today thing that we're going to handle, because honestly, I think it's one of those tasks that I think is going to take forever, and it's really going to take like 20 minutes because it's not like the fridge is in bad shape. I really just need to make sure that I wipe the shelves down and get anything out that's about to expire so I can use it and all the things. So the pantry will definitely take a little bit longer, but we are where we are. So I'm getting all this stuff put away, and then it is time to make some breakfast. I am so hungry. By this time, it's actually more like brunch because it's like 10 o'clock. We've had our smoothie. I've had my water and stuff for the morning, but we have not eaten. So I am ready. So right here, I am putting together some maduros, and these are just ripe plantains, and they are so freaking delicious. I have never seen them in a package before until I started going to Whole Foods, and I think I started seeing them just like a few months ago. And these did make an appearance in a grocery haul video, which I will put right here in the cards view in the upper right corner. And I did tell you that I would show you some recipes, and this is one. And I love maduros. They are so freaking delicious. So I have a pot of water boiling. I'm gonna make some boiled eggs. I have the maduros in the air fryer. Those guys are gonna cook at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. So they get nice and crispy and caramelized, and you'll see. It's all the things. So this breakfast is simple. I am going to be spending some time outside in the sun. It's a little bit warm, so I don't want to down anything that's like super heavy. And even if I wasn't going to be outside, I don't want to down anything that's super heavy and makes me feel weighed down and just blah. So light it is, and this is just the ticket. So these are the maduros. They look nice and just golden, and so because they're so nice and super sweet, I like to top them with a little bit of salt, and it just like brings out the sweetness. And I love the sweet and salty and all the things. And this is the way we're having it. The eggs are cooked perfect. They're like a little bit jammy, but they're not runny. And then we have the maduros and a large salad with some avocado and some sweet cherry tomatoes. I am gonna throw some freshly cracked salt and black pepper on top of everything. And then I'm going to throw some lemon dressing on the salad. And this lemon dressing is so freaking delicious. I love it so much. This breakfast right now is my new favorite. I think I've had it like 3 days in a row. In this video, this is the first time I'm making it, but oh my God, what a hit. I can't get enough. I cannot get enough. So one of the smartest things I did this day was get all of the produce washed. I always have really great intentions of getting everything washed and then it's just ready to go. And time gets away from me. And then what we end up doing is just grabbing a piece of fruit and then we wash it on the spot. And that is just not the vibe at all. So I'm so proud of myself that I got it done. Right after that, my B and I went for a walk because, oh my God, this weather, it is supreme. The sunshine and all the things. And look at what we saw, a Cybertruck in the wild. This is the second one I've seen out in the wild and I am so impressed by it. It is the coolest thing. So we're back home. We have fed the puppies their lunch and now we're just hanging out back, enjoying this beautiful weather. The sun is just glorious. The birds are chirping. There's a little breeze in the air. And this is the perfect Florida weather right now because we have not reached the point where it's like scalding hot and like 1,000% humidity and there are millions of freaking mosquitoes flying all over the place. It is still really nice and manageable right now. And I am just here for it. Next up, it is dinner time. So we're eating dinner a little bit earlier because it just makes my body feel better. I have time to like have a little snack in the evening if I want it, like a little bit of granola or some fruit or whatever. So tonight, or this afternoon, I am vibing like a noodle bowl. Something that's light and airy goes perfectly with this beautiful fresh weather and just like something again that's just not going to weigh me down. So I am chopping up some jalapenos. So I have a green one and a red one. I got those guys chopped up. In my pan right here, I threw in a teaspoon of some coconut oil. I threw in my jalapenos and now some mushrooms. And so those guys cooked until the mushrooms got nice and brown. And then I put in 1 minced garlic clove, stirred it around, and then immediately turned the heat off. So the residual heat is what's going to lightly cook the garlic. I don't want it to cook all the way down. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Now I'm hooking up my toppings. So I have some shredded red cabbage and I have some mango here and some green onions that I'll hook up. Like I'm looking for things in the fridge that I need to use up. So the carrot for sure I needed to use up. This mango was starting to look like she was reaching her expiration. So it was the perfect pairing. I did cut up some broccoli. The broccoli is steaming with the edamame that I bought this morning. And this bunch of cilantro, I'm so excited. Lots of fresh toppings. I am so happy. So these rice noodles I've never used before, but I figured they were a really great way to, or not a great way, but a great ingredient, a great noodle to use in this dish. So per the instructions, my gosh, I can't even talk. I'm just throwing in some boiling water. I'm going to cover this and let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. Then I'm going to drain it, rinse it in cold water, and then we're good to go. So while my noodles are sitting and just basking in their little sauna, I am making an on-the-fly sauce. So I have some crunchy peanut butter, which is all I have, but I actually really enjoy the texture. So I have, to that, I added some coconut aminos, some maple syrup, and then some water. Oh, and sesame oil. Sorry, some sesame oil. So in this case, I just want to tell you to trust the process. Just mix until everything is well combined. And then it's time to put everything together. So I'm going to warn you, do not make the mistake that I made. I put this in the bowl where the noodles cooked, and this bowl was way too small. So you will see I end up transferring all of this to a larger bowl. And I also make more sauce because I wanted it to be saucy, but not swimming in sauce, if you know what I mean. So I definitely underestimated the amount of noodles that I had, but this addition of adding a little more sauce was perfection. So today I'm vibing one of my coconut bowls as my noodle bowl of choice. I will literally find any excuse to use these bowls because they are next level and just delicious eye candy. So I love using my coconut bowls for smoothie bowls, salads, granola, ice cream, all the things because they're so freaking dreamy. And every bowl is 100% natural, biodegradable, and eco-friendly. And that's just mwah, chef's kiss. And guess what? Coconut Bowls loves to spread the love, so they have given me a discount code just for you. Head over to coconutbowls.com and use code SoChantel for 10% off your purchase. I cannot wait to hear all about your love for the coconut bowls. These noodles were so freaking amazing. Like, I cannot even tell you. I need to work on the sauce just a little bit, but even still, it hit, it slapped, it kicked, it punched. It was amazing. After dinner, we went for a walk just to soak up the last of the sun rays. And oh my gosh, this day was heaven. This day was seriously heavenly. I am wishing you all the love, all the happiness, and just all the things that make your soul soar. And I will see you next time. Mwah.